everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, I am your host, and on this episode we are actually on the road and we are in the great beer state of Michigan, and we're going to be focusing on some small local craft breweries. So the beer we're going to be tasting today is from a brewery named BIG Lake Brewing, and they're located in Holland, Michigan. And the lake they're referring to in the Big Lake is actually one of the Great Lakes, and that is the Great Lake, Michigan. So that's pretty cool, keeping the Michigan spirit alive. And also, the beer we're going to be tasting, well, it's an experimental beer, but this brewery, they brewed it in honor of all the Michigan farmers for all the hard work they do all year long. So that's pretty cool as well. Since I said farmer, that's the name of the beer. This is their Farmer Strong Double Hazy IPA. So, number one, as I said, this is a double hazy IPA, and the ABV on this one clocks in at 7.0%. Now, I think it's a little low for a double hazy, but hey, that's okay. We can roll with that. But the IBU is 30 on this one. And the reason they're calling it an experimental beer, because they're actually brewing it with brand new hops that are grown in Zeeland, Michigan. And they're so new, I don't even know the name of them. So I'm really curious to know, to find out what kind of aromas and flavors we're going to be getting from this beer, because honestly, I have no idea, because I don't even know the hop varietal. So on that note, we're going to pop this puppy open, and we're going to have some fun, because here we go. Experimental beer. I know nothing about it except the name. Farmer Strong Double Hazy. Here we go. Boom, boom. Zero smoke out of the can. Let's give it a nice little pour here. Well, since we're outdoors today, very nice color on this beer. Very nice. And it is a really, really nice hazy color. I mean, it's a lemony kind of sunburst yellow. There's a slight hint of copper or dark orange in there, but the haziness on it is really nice. We got about a one-finger veil of just off-white carbonation. But yeah, that's a really, really nice color. But let's give this a swirl, and we will give this a nose. Oh, okay. Wow. All right, here, let me give this one more. So we are definitely getting some tropical notes. There's a little bit of grapefruit. There's some citrus. There's a little bit of orange peel. But there's also a little bit of slight dankness coming on the back end, and along with just a hint of pine. But it has really nice balance. I will say the citrus and the kind of the tropical notes are, they're a little above the dankness and the pine, but the balance is pretty good so far. So let's give this one more swirl, and we'll give this a little swig. Okay. Well, this is pretty unusual, I gotta admit. It's a medium bodied, and there are some similar flavors that are mimicking the aromas, but it's a little bit different. I am getting a little bit of that citrus, that orange peel. I'm getting a little bit of lemon and some slight tropical notes, but not as much tropical notes as I thought. I'm getting a slight hint of melon. There's some mango. And let me get one more sip here, because I know some of that dankness is coming through, but it's very slight. Yeah, there's actually, there's some bready notes, but there is a little bit of that dankness, very, very slight on the back end. But it's not bitter at all. And it has the balance on this is really unique. It's got some staple flavors that I'm sure we've all tasted, but the balance of them it's put together really, really nice. I'm having another sip of this. This is a nice beer. And I said, it's a double, but it's a medium bodied. It's not super oily. It actually would be, it's nice and refreshing on a hot day like it is today, and it's also very humid. We're probably gonna get some rain here in a second. But no, one more sip here. I'm gonna be quiet, one more sip. Yeah, there's also, now I'm also getting a little bit of banana too as well. Yeah, really interesting take. I really like this Farmer Strong. I'm going to give this, I'm going to give this one an 8 on the pint-o-meter. I don't really have any complaints about it. It's just an experimental beer. I think the balance is the balance on the nose is really well done, and it's just it's just a little bit unique for certain palates. So, but really nice job on this one. So my props go out to Big Lake Brewing here and their Farmer Strong, and yeah, I'm taking one more sip. And on that token, as always, you can find me on the websites www.pubshaveapintin.com or at the blog, which is www.pubshaveapintin.blogspot.com. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If y'all like the video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, on that note, I guess we'll see you on the next episode. We may be on the road still, we may not, but thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. So as always, raise a pint. Cheers, Prost, and enjoy!